discuss about testing of cement. Cement is the most important ingredient in the concrete. So first of all, we will start from the field testing of the cement. It means how to test your cement mass at your site. So first step is identify the color of the cement. You can see in the first picture, you have to identify the color of the cement. It should be greenish gray color. Second step, the cement should be free from the lumps. So you can see in the second picture, the white cement has the lumps. And third step is when the hand is inserted in your cement bag, it should be give the cool feeling. It means if you are inserting in your cement bag, you should get the cool feeling. This is the indication of the fresh cement. Take a piece of the cement and feel between the fingers. It should be smooth feeling and not pretty feeling. So this is the indication of the fresh cement. Take a handful of cement and throw it on the bucket full of the water. The particles should float on the water for the some time before they sink. So this is also the indication of the fresh cement. And you can test at your field for the cement mass. Take 100 grams of the cement and add to the some water for the making a stiff paste, and from the stiff paste put it on the glass plate and slowly take it to the underwater in the bucket. The shape of the cake should not be disturbed while taking it down at the bottom of the bucket. After 24 hours, the cake should remain its original shape. Remember that after the 24 hours, the cake should remain its original shape. And at that time, it should also set and gain the some strength. This is the indication of the fresh cement. So these are the few steps you can apply at your site for field testing of cement. Next, storage of cement. This is the also important point. You should be care about the storing of cement mass. First one, the cement should be stored waterproof shed with non-porous wall and the floors. Second step, the plinth level should be above the ground level. You can see in the photo, the cement are placed above the ground level. Third one, the number of the openings and doors should be minimum in your storage room. You can see in this photo, there are no any ventilation or windows in this storage room. The drainage should be provided if necessary. Next, a cement bag should be kept the 30 centimeter away from the wall. No more than 14 bags should be kept one above the other. It means if you are placing the cement in the one column, there should not be more than 14 bags in one column. Next, to reduce the air circulation, no gap is desirable between the row of the cement bags. In the moist area, the cement bag should be placed on the wooden plank kept above the floor or the ground level. And old bags should be used first. Remember that first in, first out. It means the cement bag should be used old bags first. So this is the remember this first in, first out. It means old bags should be used first. And particular for beam and the slab casting, use fresh bag only. Once the cement has been properly stored, it should not be disturbed until it to be used. So these are the points you should kept in your mind when storing of cement mass. Physical property of the Portland cement. So there are the few tests you have to perform for finding the physical property of the cement. So there are 5 tests for finding the physical property of the cement. First one is the fineness test. Second one is a standard consistency. Third one is the initial and the final setting time. Fourth, compressive strength and soundness of cement. So these are the 5 performers you should perform for finding the property of cement. Physical property of cement with fineness of the cement by dry sieving. Object: this method of test covers the procedure for the determining the fineness of the cement by the dry sieving as represented by the mass of the residue left on the 90 micron ISC. You can refer IS 4031 Part 1 1996. Apparatus are used for finding the fineness of the cement are 90 micron IS sieve with pan, balance and sieve shaker machine. Let's understand the procedure for finding the fineness of the cement. Just you have to take the 100 gram cement and with accurately 100 gram of the cement and place it on standard 90 micron IS sieve and break down if any air set lumps is placed in your sample with your, so remove it with your finger and continuously sieve with this sample in the circular motion in and vertical motion for 15 minutes and wet the residue left on the IS sieve, and as per the Indian standard it should not be more than 10% residue sample for the ordinary Portland cement and it should not be more than 5% residue sample for rapid handling cement. I repeat once again this procedure. You have to take the 100 gram sample of the cement, then put the IS sieve 90 micron, then shake it for the 15 minutes in the circular motion and in the vertical motion, and then take the sample, the residue, place on your IS sieve. It should not be more than 10% for the ordinary Portland cement and 5% for the rapid handling cement. So this is the simple procedure. With this procedure you can get the fineness of the cement. For example, observation table, you can see in the table, for example, I have taken the 100 gram of the cement and then after the 15 minutes of the shaking of the cement, I got 9 grams of residue sample. It means 9 divided by 100 multiplied by 100, it means 9% fineness of the cement. For example, if you have 100 gram of the sample and after the 15 minute I got 8 gram of the cement sample residue on the sample, it means 8 divided by 100 multiplied by 100, it means 8% of the fineness of the cement. Remember that this value should not be greater than 10% for the ordinary Portland cement and this value should not be greater than 5% for the rapid handling Portland cement. This is the simple procedure for finding the fineness of the cement. Consistency of cement. Object: this test covers the procedure of determining the quantity of the water required to produce a cement paste of standard consistency. You can refer the Indian Standard 4031 Part 4 1988. Apparatus for finding the standard consistency of the cement are Vickert apparatus, balance, beakers, gauging trowel, stopwatch. So you can see in the photo. Let's understand the procedure for finding the consistency of cement. First of all, you have to take the 500 gram of the cement and add the 25% by the weight of the cement mass and prepare a cement paste. Then this cement paste you have to fill the Vickert mold. You can see in the picture, this is the Vickert mold. You have to fill the cement paste in this Vickert mold within 3 to 5 minutes. Remember that this procedure should be within 3 to 5 minutes. Clear? And next procedure is you have to remove the entrapped air in your cement paste. Clear? So you have to shake your mold until your entrapped air is removed. Next one, you have to use the standard plunger which diameter is 10 mm and length is 50 mm, and this attachment is attached to particular this point. Remember that this setup is for finding the consistency of the cement. You have to release this pin and this plunger is allowed to sink in your prepared cement paste, and you will get the reading on this dial gauge. For example, bottom start from the 0 mm, 1 mm, 2 mm, 5 mm, 20 mm, 25 mm. So you can get a reading from this reading dial gauge. Next, remember that this is the trial and error method. You have to achieve the standard criteria for the reading. For example, standard criteria is 5 to 7 mm is already given to as per the Indian standard. So you have to achieve the reading between 5 to 7 mm. Clear? For example, you are getting a 0, 1, 2 or 3 mm. It means your paste has high liquidity. It means you have to add the cement mass. Clear? For example, you are getting 10 mm, 15 mm, 20 mm. It means your paste has low liquidity. It means in that case you have to add the water mass. Finally, trial and error method. You have to get the reading 5 to 7 mm from the bottom and measure the particular quantity of the water mass, and then you can get the consistency of cement. Conduct the trial different quantity of the water mass and achieve the standard criteria for the reading 5 to 7 mm from the bottom.